Okay, we are back and we have made the change, and we thank Dovard Ross for coming and sharing his affiliation with the SGI and his role as the off-campus advisor. And now I have Erika, and pronounce the last name.
Khan.
Khan. I did pronounce it properly. And she is a student here in our teacher ed program, multiple subject, and she sent me an email on Friday evening, and she was sharing something really spectacular with me about her affiliation with the Soka Gakkai International, and the fact that she would be hosting, one of the hostess of an exhibit called The Seeds of Change, the Earth Charter and Human Potential, which will be an exhibition created by the SGI and the Earth Charter Initiative that we were talking about earlier, and was first shown at the World Summit on Sustainable Development in Johannesburg, Africa in 2002. So again, we want to emphasize that the SGI is a non-governmental organization that works toward the principles of peace, culture, and education. And Erika, welcome. I'm so happy that she sent me an email to let me know about the exhibition, and she just made a suggestion that perhaps the students in the class could go attend the exhibition and to earn extra credit. Well, it would be really hard to earn extra credit, and I think that they should go just to have an interest in and in supporting peace and culture and diversity here on our campus, and we're so fortunate to have something like that in our presence. And I want you to talk about the children's work, and maybe we can bring it up from this website that they've done in the studio room to show some of the children's artwork from all around the world, and to talk about the seeds of change. And in practicing, hopefully, what I sometimes feel I preach, I said, well, Erika, do you think that you might want consider coming on and talking about it yourself? So Yasmin said, Mr. Ross seems to be very passionate about his religion. Not only does he believe, but most importantly, he lives it, and something I think we all forget to do no matter what religion we believe. So in keeping with that, please talk about what your affiliation is here on campus, more importantly, talking about the Seeds of Change.
So with the Seeds of Change, I'll describe it more. But it was created by SGI and the Earth Charter. And with Earth Charter, it's a document and a global movement to really promote this based on like ethical principles and values to create this just, sustainable, and peaceful world. And it's endorsed by governments and faith-based groups like us from all different religions around the world.
And was originally requested by the UN in the 90s,
right.
And it finally was drafted by all over the world. Noted people from all over the world contributed to the document.
And so I just want to say, well, why is it called Seeds of Change? It's really about the individual level. Like, what can we do as individuals to really, take action and be able to really change our own environment and be like self-aware and have these values where we care about each other. So, this exhibit is not just about environmental issues, but it's really also about really having this ethical principle and these values, and that we all share, that we are all human beings and we should respect each other in that aspect. And so that's what this exhibit is going to be mostly focused on, like human values and how it's so important to care and to really respect each other. And
agree to disagree, but we also can, if we begin, as some of our callers were discussing, we can open the door to communication.
Right.
And that is so key, because in that we find commonality.
Right. That's why the president of our organization, President Ikeda, he emphasized this Seeds of Change is really about promoting dialogue between people and the differences. And really, dialogue is the only way to, you know, see the commonality. I can't speak today. Commonality between people.
I do that a lot. Don't worry.
I'm all nervous, but yeah, really, dialogue is the only way to really, you know, touch each other and be able to get to a level where we understand each other, not this constant like, oh, you're different, and like I can't understand you because, you know, you're just somewhere.
And noticing the fact that difference doesn't mean a negative.
Right.
It's okay.
To be
difference
different,
is great. So, you know, that's what makes the world go round, right? You brought some materials with you that can help to illustrate some of the aspects that we're talking about. This is a book called The Seeds of Change, and it's a proposal on education for a sustainable future. And tell me how you implement and where, because I know a big component of what you're doing is going into the schools, not promoting the, oh, come join this community center, but in keeping with the Earth Charter, discussing aspects of anti-bullying and environment and peaceful dialogue and communication in the schools.
Right.
So what can you tell us about that?
So yeah, this is just one of the exhibits that we have. So there's other exhibits like Victory Over Violence that we do, and we pretty much, like, one of the representatives of SGI comes to the classroom, and we have many activities. It's listed on the website, but with the activities...
Which we have up,
right.
And we want to make sure that we have that up as well, the website for the SGI again, so that we can access that. There we go. Yay.
So with the activities, really, it's about the students becoming self-aware, and we're not just talking to them, but we really get them to take action. You know, we group them up, and then they really realize, you know, maybe they have some biases hidden in them, and for them to really open up to other students. And a lot of students actually enjoy it because they don't talk to the other students in class. They're only like in there listening to the teacher, but really we go into the community and we say, well, you know, we got to get to the root of the cause of, you know, this bullying, and so.
And there is the website, and they have the beautiful photos on it from the children's art. So
there's
in there,
some pictures on here.
And I love it because it's like a slideshow, and it shows 9-year-old drawings from Iran and Afghanistan and the United States, Tonga, Japan, so many places in the world.
All over the world, yeah.
And also, how would a school go about obtaining the exhibit?
So, again, the website, the way to contact is by going on the website. We have a number where you can call and ask, and they will actually transfer you to a person that actually does the the communication, where there's a person that actually manages where the exhibits can be sent to, and we have all these exhibits already ready to go. So when the school's interested, we will have a set date, and then we'll send the exhibit with the people, and then pretty much do the activity and explain the exhibit, and the children can walk around and, you know, really talk about the issues that are presented inside the
That's
exhibit.
phenomenal. And who does who would do the training or the overseeing of the exhibits at the school site? Because you've gone to many of our community school districts, Long Beach, Lawndale, and just, I can't even name the rest, but I mean, this is something that has been in our system. So it's, who would do the overseeing? Do you have a committee and a team that does this?
I know the person's name, and she's pretty